Hello everyone, welcome back to Blank Dream. This is Resolution, the solution for your gaming needs. And hopefully, this is the last episode. Hopefully, but I don't know, So, we do what we need to do to get to where we want to go. Right, people? Right. Descend. Let's get this over with. Right, people? We wanna know all this stuff. Whoopsie daisy. Did not mean to go there. Alright. Let's do this, Yuzo. Let's see what is beyond this large door. Someone's there. Once there was a painter. He was known as a mad genius Rinzo Usui. Didn't we talk about this earlier? Huh? You know my grandpa? Wait, Mishiro, it looks like maybe she isn't aware of us. Rinzo had a wife, but he also had a relationship with a servant. With his wife, he had a child, Shinji. With the servant, he had a child, Tamaki. Rinzo's two children born of different mothers. Huh? Tamaki was the illegitimate child of an affair, but just because Shinji showed no interest in art, Rinzo's affection was often directed at Tamaki, who did have an interest in the arts. Tamaki learned about art from Rinzo, and given deep love, grew in the shadow of the Usui family. But these irregular days couldn't last. When Tamaki turned 12, Rinzo's wife learned of her existence. Rinzo divorced his wife, but gave Tamaki and her mother the same love as ever. Thus far, no tragedy had occurred. But when Tamaki turned 18, Rinzo made an unforgivable mistake. He had an alliance with Tamaki, his own daughter, and impregnated her. Tamaki was deeply wounded and feared Rinzo, and with her mother she fled from him. But the child she bore had done no wrong, so she decided to birth the child of her father. So Tamaki had a daughter. Had a daughter between parent and child? Tamaki thought she couldn't live a normal, happy life, but luckily 2 years later she had a proper marriage, safely having a son with her husband. Tamaki began to get back on her feet. However, she never fully did. The mental wounds Tamaki had suffered went even deeper than she imagined. When her now grown daughter with Rinzo began doing art at school, Tamaki's old wounds ached. It gave her flashbacks of Rinzo, of that fear she had of him. Tamaki struggled to give her daughter affection. It took all she had not to take out negative emotions on her. Tamaki's mind quickly crumbled under the weight, and one day Tamaki killed her daughter. Tamaki fell to pieces. She came to feel animosity not only toward Rinzo, but all those souls. Unable to see any hope ahead, she fell upon the despair behind. Rinzo died of natural causes a few years later, and while she had a right to his inheritance, she refused to take it. She wouldn't even let it go to the eldest son, Shinji. Then at least Tamaki, who had kept living despite having broken long ago, met her end. When she learned the son she had with her husband was becoming friends with Shinji's daughter, you mean Tamaki tried to take out Shinji's daughter, the Usui who dared come near her pure son. But when she drove madly down the road to kill her, she ran over her own son by mistake. Oh, it's all coming too, huh? Tamaki realized that this was the end, so she took her own life to escape instead. So, it's a bit weird, it's a bit confusing. I'm trying to get it into my mind too. I'm like, ugh, what's going on? No, wait, that's so messed up. That woman's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing her to be here. Tamaki's soul is now bound in death, so that she can't escape, but must face the facts. This is surely my punishment. I've gone on for a while. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. I don't know who you are, but go now. Let's go, Mishiro. We shouldn't stay here any longer. Wow. The story is so fascinating. Shouldn't we return to the usual place with Tamaki's store? I've realized something. Huh? Rotaro got his memories back too? Wow, it feels like everything's approaching a singular end. So I think. This is what we've been waiting for, people! Oh, yes. You think you can open this big door? Had no trouble with one in the back of that round. Surely you can open it if you put your mind to it. Say, Mishiro, do you think you can open this door? You opened the other one, right? I'm sure this one will open for you, too. So it did open. Now the next path for you to take is clear. You just end up saving our butts this whole time, huh, Mishiro? Without you, doubt we would have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. I needed to tell you some things, too. About who I am, and why I'm here, and about Tamaki's daughter. Wait, who's this? Get out! Stop! Don't meddle anymore! Give back my world! Run, you two! Through the door! Oh, jeez! Am I supposed to run? Whoa, is it chasing us? We'll talk later. Just run to somewhere and hide. Oh, no! Oh! Oh! Ah! 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 Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. That wasn't as hard as the other ones. Okay, hurry up now. Don't make a guy going on 30 for run for it. I'm gonna die. Looks like we've gotten away for now. Okay, let's get started. I gotta speed up. I'm sorry, but I gotta speed up. Whoa, are we safe here? I don't sense her chasing anymore. What in the world was that? I'm about to explain that. I know who that is. Sorry, what? I'm Yuzu Hanasaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, to meet a girl I love. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It made me extremely sad. So I read all these books on black magic and killed myself to go to the afterlife. To die at the same place exactly a year later, it said that would work. I think it's a different afterlife than what the book meant, but ultimately I came to this world. But it seems there was something to be gained here. That girl, she always said she was someone who shouldn't have existed. I wouldn't have found it weird and wondered why it was, but I found out now. She was born between a girl and her own father. Between Tamaki Hinohara and Rinzo Usui. Her very birth was taboo. The shadow was Utsuro Hinohara, even as she was, I can tell clearly, because my wish was to meet Utsuro one more time. Utsuro Hinohara, that's Ayato's, but to look the way she does now, I wonder what the story is there. But I can't go away just yet. I need to talk to Utsuro more directly, or my wish won't be considered granted. Give it back. That voice. Let's get moving. We can't have a chat here. So run. Okay. I hope you guys are getting all this because they're doing all the explaining. Feels like she's gonna keep chasing. Right. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. Oh. Okay. I don't want to waste your time. I'm freaking Jesus, really close to having enough time. I'm gonna pause and then go. Yeah, you know. Yeah. Okay. Good. Got it. Pause. All right. Let's